Hi, I'm Freddie Scott.
And I'm Leland.
And we are the songwriting team at RuPaul's Drag Race behind such songs like Break Up Bye Bye,
I wanna break up, bye bye.
Phenomenon,
Drag is all over the world. It's a phenomenon.
UK Hun.
Bing, bang, bong, sing, sing, song. Bing, bang, bong. UK Hun.
And the song we are talking about today, Lucky from season 13.
Lucky from season 13. We were supposed to say that together.
Lucky from season
13. We have beautiful timing.
Lucky, honey, honey. A little twist and slide. You're so lucky tonight. Cause I'm giving you the show that you want. You're so lucky. You're so lucky, lucky. You're so lucky. Y-O-U-R-E, so lucky. You're so lucky. You're so lucky, lucky. You're so lucky. Y-O-U-R-E, so lucky.
Our process starts with Ru and Tom Campbell, one of the executive producers of the show, kind of sending us some direction, and we kind of reverse engineer our songs and our music from there.
It starts with Ru and it ends with Ru. So it starts with Ru when it comes to the songwriting, the concepts, the inspiration, the references, and having Ru on the song, and then it always ends with the queens performing the song for Ru.
Mm-hmm. We've had kind of a banner year in terms of the stuff that we've been writing and the stuff that the queens have been doing. We had a huge hit in the UK that came out of nowhere called UK Hun.
How it truly dominated every mainstream music platform for a month, and was the for an entire week the most downloaded single in the UK. Those lyrics really have cemented themselves in UK culture over there, and even just the mayor of London tweeting the other day, "Bing bang bong, London is open,"
which is crazy.
And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!" And for Lucky, to have the impact it had here in the US, but also on the back of UK Hun, was so wonderful. The momentum was there.
We really have one of the most fun jobs in the world when it comes to writing songs for the show, because we have our entire element in what we're doing, and then we have this almost like birthday surprise of what the queens will bring to the song.
Mm-hmm. People like Rosé and Candy Muse and Simone and Gottmik.
Well, that's like what you dream of. Like, you get to the top 4 and you get to have a song with Mother Ru on it. So like, for me to have that moment was already just like, I was over the moon and the stars.
Freddie and Brett made it literally so easy, so comfortable, and really pushed me to get the best song possible, and I think I delivered. Lucky is one of my favorite moments of my whole Drag Race career.
The creative team was so supportive because I'm a vocalist and a musician. I felt like they had a playground to toy with, and they really went there and threw things at me, but it was all really fun and a great creative space.
Recording with Freddie and Brett felt so amazing because they knew exactly what vision they wanted to go for with RuPaul and me and the other Final Four. They really worked with me because I have a lisp and a little bit of a speech impediment, and they really took into consideration what I could do and cannot do, which is why I really appreciated them. When you are working with someone, you want to work with someone that's going to work with you and not against you to fulfill a vision that they see. They want to work with you to fulfill a vision that you can create together.
We were making this entire season under lockdown with the pandemic going, and that song was recorded and produced and mixed in so many different places. We recorded the queens at the soundstage. We recorded Ru here. We sent off parts to horn players, Potash Twins, who also did Break Up Bye Bye and do a number of things for us. They're in Palm Springs. So this entire production has like a bunch of little tacks on a map in terms of how it came together. Lucky started with like a Motown kind of an influence. Mm-hmm. I remember Tom Campbell was sending us Motown videos. Sometimes at 3 a.m. he'd just wake us up and say, "Motown!" And I'd say, "I know what that is." Mm-hmm. And I'd call Brett and he'd say, "Motown?" And I'd say, "Motown." It started with that, so we knew we wanted like a 1-4-5 blues structure to it. So we sat in here and kind of messed with some chords, and we played back and forth, me on guitar and Leland on piano, and we kind of came up with that, the tempo and things like that. We laid those chords down into a very rudimentary session and played around with that until it felt fun. Mm-hmm. We knew after that we wanted some horns. We wanted to James Brown the hell out of it. And the track kind of built from there.
So this is the lick, basically.
We were aiming to write something that felt timeless and that felt classic and that could exist in 2021 or 1960.
It was really fun to bring those older instruments in, like a straight up upright piano, guitar, kind of blues guitar, big horns, almost like a Ray Charles kind of production there into this show, because we hadn't done that yet prior. And the direction of the Motown thing, I couldn't be happier with that being how Lucky ended up.
Aside from the song being called Lucky, I very much consider ourselves lucky to work on this show, to have the mentors and the guides, and to have RuPaul at the helm of the ship, leading the way, comedically charging through, trailblazing. It's just so wonderful to be a part of.
It's been really a treat to watch this work turn into something that fans of the show can enjoy, and people that have never seen the show in their life can enjoy.
You're so lucky, you're so lucky, lucky. You're so lucky. Y-O-U-R-E, so lucky.